All right, welcome to Life Extension Live. I'm your host, Dr. Mike, and today we're talking about mocktails. You know, those cocktails without the alcohol because it's dry January. And maybe, you know, we're towards the end of the month. Maybe you've been doing a dry January and you're feeling pretty good, sleeping better, having more energy, and you're thinking, you know, I might want to do this for a dry February, a dry March. And so we wanted to share with you a couple of new mocktails that you might want to use that are special because they're using some Life Extension products. On today's show, I have Holli Ryan, a registered dietitian. She's our RD guru who joins me for some demos. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm excited about this. I know these are your own recipes and all that, so I really want to taste these. I think it's going to be really good. But what makes a good mocktail?
Yeah, so mocktails, like you said, they're essentially meant to mimic cocktails without the alcohol, but you don't want to lose flavor, right? So you want to choose some fresh juice or some good quality juices. You'll want to include herbs, spices, fresh fruit, zest.
Sounds like you get to have fun.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Play around, try this, try that. Something may work, something may not work. It's just part of having fun in the kitchen.
Yeah, make your own recipes.
Yeah. Just be careful. We do also want to make sure we're, you know, I'm not going to say avoid and not use the sugars and corns. I'm not going to say that. I just think you just always got to keep those things in mind, keep them low, keep them limited, because there's so many ways to bring flavor to something.
I would agree. Just, you know, try to limit the added sugars when you're looking at your juices. You know, just make sure they don't have those added sugars.
Right. Okay, so we're going to go to mocktail number 1. I'm going to go ahead and say the name because I like it. This is a tropical magnesium sunrise.
That's right.
I like that. That's good stuff. Kind of mimicking off maybe the tequila sunrise a little bit.
Yes.
But obviously without the tequila. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you with this recipe and why are we using magnesium in this case, which is one of the Life Extension products?
Yeah, so as far as the recipe goes, you know, a tequila sunrise, it has that really nice colorful gradient. So I wanted to develop a drink that has that change in color. It makes a really nice visual. Right? We eat and drink with our eyes first, so we want it to look pretty. And then magnesium, it's a really important mineral for over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body. We know that many people are not getting enough magnesium, and this particular form of magnesium has been shown to promote cognitive function. So, you know, things like your short-term memory.
Right. Working memory, stuff like that, very important. Yeah, I love this. Magnesium head to toe. Good for you.
Exactly.
I mean, really, we just need more of it at the end of the day. All right, so let's get into this mocktail a little bit. What are the ingredients that we have here in front of us?
Yes, so I've selected some electrolyte-rich ingredients: coconut water, pineapple juice, sparkling water, and some cranberry juice. The magnesium powder, it has a tropical punch flavor, so it works nicely with this tropical drink profile.
Love it. Let's go ahead and start making it.
Okay.
We're actually going to do this live. You want to start getting ready. Yep. I'll be your sous chef.
Okay.
Let me know if you need any help. But what she's going to do is start putting it together. Do what you got to do. Walk us through it.
So, you know, for this, I'll use like a shorter cocktail glass. You know, use your favorite glassware that you have. We're going to start with the coconut water. So 2 ounces of coconut water. I'm using like a small measuring cup. So I'll measure out 2 ounces in there. So
she's one of those exact type cooks in the home. I would just pour a bunch in, but it's just maybe I should follow directions a little bit, Robson. What do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, baking is more of an exact science, right? So with something like this, you have a little.
And if you like more of that coconut flavor, you can add a little bit more. You can play around with it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The main thing that you're trying to do here is you're keeping it healthy and you're making that gradient. Yeah.
Yes. So, you know, if you really like coconut water, you can do a little bit more. So the serving size on this is going to be 1 scoop. 1
scoop of the magnesium. And this is a tropical flavor as well, right?
Exactly, yes.
So tropical flavor magnesium would be great with a mocktail like that. I mean, it just goes with it. Makes sense.
Yeah, so, you know, kind of look at the flavor of something you may be using and try to consider that when you're making your own recipe. And I'm just going to use a frother to combine this.
Okay. Very simple, very easy, much easier than stirring. You really got to do something like this.
Yeah, this just helps it assimilate a little bit better.
I have one of these. I have these immersion blenders, and I have one that's really small.
Yes.
That would be cool.
I want one of those.
That would whip that up like in a second.
Those are great for soups, which is also great for January.
But that looks great. That works there.
All right, so we got our Neuro Mag powder, and now we're going to add some
ice.
We have ice machine here. So I'm just going to use like 1 scoop. If you have larger, these are kind of smaller ice cubes.
Again, you can play around with that. You can,
maybe 2 scoops since they're smaller. But if they're larger, you could use less ice.
And then once we get this ice in, we're going to move next to the sparkling water, which is great. I love a little sparkling water with cocktails and mocktails. It just adds something.
And it's 0 calories, right?
Yeah.
So
it's just that fizz.
The fizz, the bubbly component helps make a nice drink. I'm actually gonna do the pineapple first, and then we're gonna put the sparkling water.
So the pineapple just kind of going along with that more tropical line, plus good micronutrients in there. So should make sense in this drink.
Yeah. So 2 ounces, and then it's gonna, like you said, add some sweetness, some tropical flair.
So we're gonna add, how much are we adding there? What was it, 2 ounces?
2 ounces. 2 ounces.
And then we'll add, and this the sparkling water, is that, if that's next, is that just kind of, just pour some in so it, comes up a little bit more?
So we're just gonna kind of raise up the drink a little bit and top it with some cranberry. So, you'll just leave a little bit of room at the top for the cranberry.
And then and the cranberry is then gonna just kind of, because it's heavier.
Yes, it's going to create that nice gradient. So we'll see that.
This means gradient, unless you didn't know that. Gradient.
Yeah, so like the color differences.
Yeah. So I think that's next, right? That's it.
Yep, so 1 ounce of cranberry. For decorative flair, you could add like a nice little umbrella to really get that moment in the tropics.
Yes. Let's go back to the 1990s. With an umbrella. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, in January, you want to feel like you're on vacation.
I'm kidding.
For a moment?
Umbrellas are great. I'm just totally kidding. It's great.
Okay, so then, if you're making this for friends, you can impress them and like kind of just
go. You go around. But now just it'll make that gradient more as it settles, right?
Yeah. So you'll see a little bit at the bottom.
You can already see it.
I think I didn't pour it slow enough actually, but usually you get a little bit of a thicker difference there.
Yeah, but you can already see there's more of the pineapple at the bottom because that's the thickest part.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And then we can go ahead and taste this. I did bring a shaker bottle, and I'll pour
now
you a
once we
sample.
shake it, we're going to ruin the gradient, but that's okay, really. Because at the end of the day, we do taste with our eyes.
Exactly.
But your taste buds win. That's right, come on. You gotta taste good.
All right, so
just do
here
it.
We go.
You just got to commit.
Yeah, you can't really think about it too much.
You just got to whack.
There you go. All right.
And then I'm really curious to try this. I'm curious because we didn't add any sweeteners. Everything's coming natural from the fruit juices, right? So right there, you don't really need to be adding a lot of other sweeteners to this.
Yeah, you really have plenty of sweetness coming from the juice.
Okay, this looks good. It smells good.
It does smell good. I smell the pineapple.
This would be, we're in South Florida. Like right now, a lot of you aren't thinking tropical. Well, maybe you are thinking tropical if you're in some of the cold places with a lot of snow. But man, this is South Florida all the way. Oh, come on.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I mean it's refreshing.
Right.
That's really, really good. We're gonna finish up here, clean up a little bit, and come back for cocktail number 2. So now we're moving on to mocktail number 2, which we're calling Collagen Cranberry Orange Refresher. That's pretty long. That's good. I like that. Obviously, we're using some collagen from Life Extension. Again, Holly, you've you put this together, right? You came up with this, played around with this, and this is the recipe you like for this.
Yeah, so I developed this for the Vegan Pro Collagen formula, and we have some different fruit juices. We also have some ginger ale and also some spices on this one.
Oh, like pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that. That's going to be great. Real quickly on the collagen. So the collagen we're using here is not actually an animal collagen, right?
Exactly. So it is vegan, and it has plant-based sources to promote the body's normal collagen production.
Right.
So it has things like vitamin C, amino acids, and botanicals in it.
Yeah, and then when you take this, the body uses those things to up production of collagen itself.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's giving the building blocks the body needs to produce collagen.
All right, well, let's go. Let's make it.
Okay.
Let's start with, let's go through the ingredients real quick.
Yes. So we're going to start with the white grape juice.
Okay.
And we're going to mix that with the collagen powder.
Okay,
And
so
we
s-
are going to use the frother. Again, I have a cup here for this
Okay,
one.
perfect. Let's start. You do ice for it, or none of that? Not the ice yet?
Yeah, we will need ice.
Coming
And
up, but
for-
not yet.
Not yet. So
Okay, all
This
right.
one I'm going to use a bit of a taller glass, and I'm going to measure out 2 ounces.
2 ounces of white grape juice, and I have down 1 scoop
Yes.
of the Life Extension Vegan Pro Collagen.
Yep. And again, you could play around with this. If white grape juice might be a little bit difficult to find, you could use apple juice or something else.
Just play around, and you can do a little more, a little less, also, to your taste.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is our white grape juice. Why did you choose white grape juice? Like, why not the more traditional?
Yeah, so I wanted to keep the color, a little bit lighter. The purple grape juice probably give you like more of a darker result, which is okay. but-
Okay, all right, I get that. I like that choice. So we got those 2 things in, and now you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna froth it up, and this, by the way, it has an orange flavor, so works nice with
Works
the
well.
orange.
Yep, works good here. All right, so
Yep.
froth that up.
All right, let's froth it up.
And then after she's frothing, we still got some orange juice left. We got some cranberry, some ginger ale, a dash of clove, or here's your little spices coming in, a little nutmeg. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for some additional flavor. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the orange juice.
And we're doing 2 ounces orange juice. So 2 ounces grape, 2 ounces orange. There we go. I'm surprised you don't squeeze your own orange juice.
Sometimes.
She is our special RD. Okay. All right. And now you have ice.
Yes. Okay. All right.
See, it's weird. Like when I look at this, like to me, ice would be the last thing. Is there a reason you do ice now and not, or it doesn't really matter?
It doesn't matter.
See, all this time I think it's important. I don't know. Gotta follow the recipe, Roslyn.
I just kind of feel like if you add it towards the end, like you're gonna have a lot of liquid in the glass already, so it's kind of easier to just put it in a little bit earlier.
Hey, what about some of those ice cubes that they don't melt? Wait, it's like the water's in the plastic, and so the ice doesn't melt now, or when it melts, it doesn't dilute.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, that's a good point with the ice. You also have like those large ice cubes to really mimic that cocktail like philosophy where you have like the big square ice cubes.
Yeah, and you pour things right on top. Yeah, that's pretty
so,
cool.
you could also play around with the different ice shapes.
So next it says cranberry juice.
Yep. So I'm going to do the 3 ounces of cranberry.
Now cranberry juice, a lot of people, this can be a little tart for some people, so maybe play around with this as well, kind of,
Yeah.
I don't find cranberry juice that tart though. For me, doesn't bother me.
And cranberry is one to watch out for in terms of like the added sugars because it is so tart sometimes.
To cut the tartness,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, they'll add a bunch. Okay, and now we have 2 ounces of ginger ale. This is giving some flavor. Obviously, a little bit of a sparkle.
Yep. And
Love
then, this one is like a good quality ginger ale without all the added like corn syrups and things like that. So that's another thing to watch out for.
So this was 2 ounces of that. And then we get into just some of our spices to pick it up.
Yeah, and you could also look for ginger beer, despite having beer in the name. It's not, non-alcoholic, but it just indicates that it's going to give you that real, like, ginger punch.
Yeah, those can be pretty strong. Some of those ginger beer, yeah, they can be pretty strong. All right, so now we got cloves.
Yep, so we're going to add
A dash.
just a dash.
Whatever that means. Every time I watch all my chefs on these shows, everyone has a different idea of a dash.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I'm just going to,
Some are like, here's a dash. Others like dash. Like
just basically tap the spice
and
bottle.
then that was clove. This is nutmeg. And then we have orange slices and some cinnamon sticks for garnish.
Yep.
I don't see the cinnamon sticks.
Oh, I got them over here.
Oh, okay. That's looking pretty good. That's a mocktail. That's a mocktail.
Give it a little stir. And there you go.
There is your, what we call it, collagen. What was it called? Collagen Cranberry Orange Refresher.
Yes.
So I guess some of those refreshers were kind of your inspiration for this drink.
Yeah, so it's refreshing, but it's also seasonal. This is a great one, for the winter months with the warming spices.
Yeah. And of course, you got the Life Extension collagen in there, the Vegan Pro Collagen. This helps to reduce appearance of wrinkles, clinically studied to support healthy looking skin, supports healthy collagen production. So you're getting that added health benefit.
Right, so you're making these, more of a functional drink, really upping the game on your mocktails.
Love that idea. Love this. Well, can we taste now?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
All right, here we got to pour this again. You just got to go for it.
Okay.
One.
Now it has the cinnamon stick.
One,
Okay.
2, 3, pour. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to be good. I like this.
Tasting glasses here.
So we'll give this a try. And I'll have to tell you my favorite one then.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
Listen, they're both good. Obviously, I can tell this is going to be good.
This lid is...
There we go. You're starting to look like me.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to give this a try. Oh, absolutely fabulous. They're both good. Hands down for
You
me,
like
the
this
winner.
one?
Yeah, hands down. You know why? It's a little more tart. And I'm more of a tart guy than
Okay.
a sweet guy. That's why I like this.
There you go.
That's
so
really, really good. I like that a
give
lot.
them a try.
So there you go. There are 2 mocktails from Holli Ryan, Life Extension's registered dietitian. I'm still swallowing it. I want to thank you for coming on today. And again, these are just some ideas for you. Listen, if you want to carry on dry January to more months, that's a great idea. And these are just some ways of upping your mocktail with some good nutrients from Life Extension. Why not give it a try? We also have, if you want to try our collagen and also try the Neuromag that we had before, you can go to lifeextension.com and find these products and use the discount code LELIVE. And you'll get a nice discount for both of those. And then you go to lifeextension.com/mocktails for, I think there's like 20 additional mocktails recipes in that blog article. That's lifeextension.com/mocktails. Holli, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Dr. Mike.
I'm Dr. Mike. We'll see you next time.